Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Right, get myself all sorted out. Dash cam is a dash camming. There's a number of things I want to talk about today. Let me just get myself sorted out here. And get on down the road a bit. All of a sudden it's got busy. Go sneeze. Oh my word. Get myself sorted out. Man, and let out. Cardo. Right, so hopefully you can all hear me. I'm on the A303. Did I say northbound? A303 westbound. You left me yesterday, or I left you, coming out of wherever I came out of that farm site. Farm industrial units, and God, full of snot. Heading back towards the M3, M20, no, not the M23, M25 around the London Gateway, where I had a job lined up. Dump the trailer in the box, dump the trailer with the box on in the yard, pick up an empty trailer into one of the shipping yards, pick up an empty box. Ready to do a couple of hour drive up to Lowestoft in the morning, load and back down to Southampton. Easy peasy. Nice little run. That changed. So it's back to the yard, dump the trailer, pick up the empty trailer, so that didn't change. But then I had to go onto the quay, but I couldn't get onto the quay until 4 o'clock, and I'd got there at 1:30. So onto the quay, pick up a loaded box, and then head to Cornwall, Red Roof, which from London Gateway is about a 9-hour drive. I had a bit of time left, not tons, but by the time I'd left London Gateway, it was 5 o'clock, and I thought I ain't going to get in anywhere, so I headed straight back down to Southampton. Went back to our yard in Southampton to break the journey. Took 9 off, and then the time now is 6:41. I've got to be in Red Roof for 1 o'clock, so yeah, fairly easy, straightforward drive down. So I thought I'd put you on for a few minutes. It's quite a nice drive along here. Well, it's also Thursday, and a very special day. Today is also known in our household as Daisy's Day. She would have been 21 today. It's gorgeous Kira's firstborn. She didn't make 24 hours. And to lose a child after carrying her for 9 months is well, indescribable. I can't even begin to imagine the pain. I mean, losing a child. At any stage. But to lose one under those circumstances is, well, it's tough. It's tough. And I know she wasn't mine. But it don't matter, does it? You know? You know, I've got a daughter, and I don't treat her any different to Kira's kids, and Kira doesn't treat my daughter any different to her kids. They're all equals. So I don't see why Daisy should be any different, to be honest. And yes, it's tough. And so you do, you know. It is. I can't be home today either. And that makes it even more tough. But in those 21 years, things have changed quite a lot. 21 years ago, it was if a baby was born and died as soon as, then it was there wasn't a burial. Sometimes they didn't even get the body back. You know, and that I just think is just horrendous. But that's the way things were back then, weren't they? You know, and that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, things have changed, and thankfully for the better. There's more understanding, more empathy, more...
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Exeter.
Again, it's all to do with mental health, isn't it? And mental well-being.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place really. Not driving wise, just like headspace, I think.
Follow A303 towards Exeter for 3.5 miles.
But you've got to be thankful for what you do have. You know, we're lucky that we've got 3 kids between us. All pretty much sorted. Good kids. Caused us no bother. So we do have a lot to be thankful for, but not that makes it any easier. It doesn't really matter how it's still that tragic loss, isn't it? So I think the gorgeous Kira is going to there's a place in the forest, in the New Forest. There's a bench that she had installed in the forest, which is pretty rare. Not many of them are done. And I think she's going. Well, no, I don't think. I know she's going there today. And I wish I was there, and I'm not. I'm in a truck heading to Cornwall. It's days like this, you think, what's it all about? What is it all about? Kira was quite right last night when I spoke to her, and she said, you know, we're doing it, but the reason we're doing all of what we do, and the reason we work so hard, and the reason we put up with the shit that we put up with, is because we have a plan, and we're doing it for the money, you know. What we do it for the money. We've got 2 kids at uni, and I can tell you that is not cheap. That is not cheap. But we're doing it. Because we've got to give them every... there's a deer over there. A deer. We've got to give them every opportunity that they can take. We've got to give them a hand with. And I'm all for that, because I didn't have it. I didn't get the opportunity to go to university.
After half a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Exeter.
You know, I wanted to be home with Kira, but it wasn't going to happen. You know, I could book the day off, but that means that it comes out of my holiday entitlement, and that knackers up a week's holiday. We only get 4 weeks holiday.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Exeter.
I mean, but neither of us wanted that, so we just got to sort of suck it up, really. Going a bit ginger around these roundabouts. I've got steel coils
A303 towards Honiton for 34 miles.
in a 20-foot box. It's on the inside or outside? The inside. Got a fly in the cap. Got it out. Yeah, I've got steel coils, and it's heavy. It's a heavy old box. We're nearly maxed out, and they do have a tendency to work themselves a little loose during passage. And of course, you can't check to make sure that they're all right because it's custom sealed. So roundabouts and sharp ends and heavy braking is something that you just don't do. Well, it's speed anyway. Well, you don't go around roundabout fast anyway with a container on the back, but certainly not fully freighted. So It's a nice steady old rundown. Yeah, so today is Daisy's day. And my thoughts are with the gorgeous Kira. And I'll speak to her later this morning, and I'll speak to her again this evening, make sure she's alright. And she's having a particularly tough time at work as well. So, which caused added stress, which she doesn't need. But like you said, we're doing it for the money. We're doing it for the money. This is why we do it. We do it so that we can get everything paid off. You know, we're in a couple of years, well, less than a couple of years. We'll be debt free, totally debt free. We'll have a small mortgage left. There's shitloads of equity in the house, so you know, effectively when we sell the house, we'll clear that, so we will have no debts when we move. On to the next subject, after talking about how precious life is and how we do the best for our kids, you know, we all do, don't we, you know? You know, we try to bring them up in a safe, secure environment where we try to protect them from harm as much as we can, and the places where we let them go unassisted, you know, without us by their sides, you know, we put that trust into other people's hands, and we trust their lives with these other people, and with the laws that we're bound by. So why do I continually hear of kids being shot dead by some fucking loon in America? How many people were killed in this latest shooting? 19, because some rogue gunman went in with an automatic rifle and fucking shot a load of kids in a primary school. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Now, I know there's probably some Americans that are watching this. Fucking me, grab hold of your, I don't know what your local politician is, and fucking give them a good shaking. Because your gun laws need a radical fucking rethink. The right to bear arms? My fucking arse. The only reason you need a bear arm is if you're fucking military. Other than that, you don't need a fucking gun. You know, it ain't the fucking Wild West anymore. Fucking Tonto ain't gonna come round the fucking corner and give you a hard time. You don't need a gun, and you certainly don't need a fucking semi-automatic or an automatic fucking weapon. It's bad enough having a fucking pistol, but jeez, fuck me. You don't need it. You really don't. America, you are one fucked up country, I'll tell you. How the hell you got the right? Start telling other countries how to fucking live. I do not know. That and your crazy ass abortion laws. Jesus. religious bigotry and racism that is rife. Land of the free. You're fucking having a laugh. Now I know I've got American relatives, so I know I'm pissing you off. But you can't keep burying your head in the sands and saying, "Oh yeah, but he was rogue." No, he wasn't fucking. The only thing, he's rogue. Yeah, we have rogue people. Look at the poppies coming out in that field. Oh, that's going to be beautiful when they come out. I've never seen him in that field though, to the left. You often see him in the field to the right here. Yeah, so probably not in the best of moods today. Trying to be positive and to be grateful for what I do have. And it's tough. So, like I say, I was still getting comments about the couple of mental health videos that I put up, and but thank you, thank you. But it does need more people to speak out. And for the problem not to be belittled. Or for people to think that they're dealing with it, but in actually fact all they're doing is masking it, you know? You got to deal with it in the right and the correct way. You know, it's a bit like going into hospital with a broken leg and only been given a sticking plaster to fucking sort it out. It ain't gonna work. Yeah, you got to find a way of dealing with it in your own way, and that's the most difficult thing, is working out how to do that. Don't get me wrong, there's always a way. There is always a way, but trying to fathom it out is the most difficult bit. We've got some hefty crawls up the hills today. And this is a baby hill. 33 at the moment. The only time you can do with a little bit more horsepower to get you out the hills. currently sitting around 7 mile to the gallon. It's my average since I started this morning. Beautiful countryside round here. Glad I've got this run today. You know, it's a nice long straightforward run. I've been to the place before. They're good as gold in there, and it's a nice long run that I can get lost in my thoughts, so yeah, it's good. Not sure how it's going to pan out tomorrow though, because I'm going to get down there for 1 o'clock. I'll be out of there for, it's usually a quick tip. It's only a 20-foot box, normally a quick tip. It's all forked out. So I'll be out by 2:30. And I might get to Taunton. We'll see. And then as it's Friday tomorrow, I've still got 3 hours to get back from Taunton. 2.5. Depends what they give me tomorrow to do. But whatever it is, it's got to be short. So I've got to be home. I ran out on Sunday. Look at the views. I know the sun's not out, but my word. It's not quite sure what's going on. On the cruise, she tends to want to, with this load on, she really wants to slow down. I've knocked the cruise off, otherwise I'd be going down here at 30 mile an hour. These in lay-by. I bet they're in. Yeah. The strawberries. I see no strawberries. I see no cherries. He's got some wood there for the winter, look. Jeez. Now you may wonder why I've sort of come down to 303 from Southampton as if I'm going to Cornwall. Why don't I go to Coast Road? Well, the reason why is because I'm heavy. And the hills going down and the windy bends and the start, stop is not good when you're fully freighted like this with one of these on the back. So although there are hills along this road, I can maintain a steady speed for the rest of the time. Come on, girl, let's see what she does here. It's already dropped down to 10th. 9th, 29 mile an hour. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 21. Now we're going back up again. Ooh, a little early on the change there, my girl. Got to wait for him to come zipping past you now. I could do some breakfast, to be totally honest. I am hungry. Make me mind up whether this week is going quickly or whether it's dragging. I can't. Because yesterday I thought it was Thursday and I thought, oh, it's gone really quick, and then realised, oh no, it's actually, it's only Wednesday. going in. That doesn't look open. There's a cafe there. It doesn't even look open. No, not open yet. It's 7:15 in the morning. Why aren't you open? I think I told you before, up here on the right there's a lay-by. We're pretty exposed up here, as you can probably tell by the height and the view. And I parked. I'd run out of time, and I knew I was not. So I pulled into there. I knew I wasn't going to get anywhere else. See, she's dropping my speed down. She knows I'm really heavy. Down to 30 mile an hour going down here. Just letting her do her thing. Going to run on. Yeah, I stopped out there, and it was a really windy night. It was when one of the storms blew in during the winter, and I actually got out and dropped the legs on the trailer because it was that blowy. I was getting rocked about, and I just wanted a bit more stability. So yeah, I dropped the legs. Some good stretches of dual carriageway now. As we go past that Chinese place, Wing Canton. Well, I'm going to have to resort to biscuit. I'm bloody starving. I do know of a burger van, but it's near Taunton, and I might just stop there. There you go. Ugh, wing canton. Like I said before, there's a place there, there's a little village called Mia, famous for its brush making. Be overtaking lots today. We've got cruise set at 51. Worst case scenario, I'll be parking in Taunton services for a break, and you could be on till then. Bumpy. Those two having a meeting. Looks like they've resurfaced this stretch of road. I don't remember it being that bad in the first place. going to be a slow journey down. Not that I'm in a rush, I've got bags of time at the moment. Saying I'll be there at 10:42. Even with an hour's break, it'll be 11:42. I've got to be there till 1, so. That means I should be able to get to Taunton, have a break. And then run on a bit, and then have another little break, and then be there. They could do is sorting that bit of road out, and that bit is a big hole there. They're building a whole new stretch of one of the areas that just past Sparkford roundabout, where this, more or less where this dual carriageway runs out, down to the next stretch of dual carriageway. There's a lot of some single track road, and it's all right in the winter, and it's all right when there's light traffic. But as soon as you get heavy traffic, it's a bit like the rest of the 303, where it just goes into single file. It's just bottlenecked. So they're actually putting in a dual carriageway. They're building a dual carriageway. So that'd be nice when it's done. You do feel sorry for the there's a garage just off of it and a diner. So they're not going to get a lot of park. Oh, and there's also a bakery as well. Not that you can really park at the bakery. There's a lay-by about 100 yards down the road on the right. But then you've got to cross the 303. It might do better because people, the locals will know it's there and pull in and go to it. Yeah. No good. Go have a biscuit. I'm rustling. Crumbs everywhere. Come on, girl. Always like looking in the fields, seeing what they're growing. That looked like raw beans, but I don't know if it was or not. I do like a broad bean as well. Anybody else remember salting them? Used to get the old, my nan used to get the big glass sweet jars, and then there was two things we used to salt, and that was runner beans, because they used to grow fans and stuff, big long rows, runner beans and broad beans. So I used to blanch them in boiling water, take them out, drain them, let them cool, and then mix them with salt, a lot of salt, and stick them in these sweet jars, and then they'd last all winter. Salty as, but they were, you know. I was never a keen runner bean sort of person though. I think it's all the stringy bits down the edge. But if I was to cook runner beans now, I cut all the edges off. But I don't, because I'm not a great lover of beans. Well, runner beans, but I do like broad beans. I love broad beans. I think the runner beans thing is traumatised as a kid with all the stringiness. Oh, I hated that. Flying on. Gotta get that cement somewhere quick. Life or death. Drive flat out. Great coffee, food to go. Teals, farm shop, left, next left. Brilliant. See me rocking up in my truck. Pull out in front of somebody. Yeah, wise move. Sorry, there. Yeah, we're inside the country now, down in Somerset, half a mile. somewhere else I've never been to before, but I keep meaning to say, there's two places down here I've never been to. Spartanford Motor Museum and the Air Museum down here at Yeovilton. I think they've got a Concorde in there. These things that we've got to try and somehow shoehorn in before we go to France, because I can't see me coming back. Well, not for any length of time.
After half a mile, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A303, towards Yeovilton.
So once we're there, we're there.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit.
Well, whilst we are there, there's so many places to see and do and go, all the other countries. She's just doing her own thing here. I'm going to have to use a little bit of brake here. She's going too fast for my liking. So you can see this is where the new dual carriageway is going to be, round here. Heading off in that direction, I suspect. To my right. And this road will become...
Follow A303 towards Ilchester for 4 miles.
fairly redundant. But there is a garage and a little restaurant up here, and I don't know where the road goes, whether it goes up here. I don't know where it goes, so I don't know whether there'll be a little road off to it or not. I don't know. Or they could be left high and dry. I suspect they'll be left high and dry myself. If you live, there's some houses down here. If you live down here, oh, it must be heaven, knowing that you're not going to get this level of traffic coming past your front door all the time. If you live down there, the road's closed at the moment. Jeez. You know, living here, as this is where the bakery is. got a bridge in there, look. That wasn't there last time I come. They're cracking on with this, I tell you. Museum, that's it. Not quite sure why they hacked all the hedges down. Bizarre. What purpose that serves? So it keeps on going and it links up eventually, or will link up eventually. With a roundabout down here, so I don't know whether it link up with this bit. When you look over to your right as you come down here, there's a load of works going on down here, so I don't know where it goes. Or comes
After
out.
half a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Exeter.
You can't see because of the hedge, but to our right there's a load of earthworks being done down there, so I've no idea which way the road goes.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit,
Change.
A303, towards
Right.
Exeter.
We're good to go. Turn the cruise off.
Follow A303 towards Exeter for 5 miles.
Builds over to the left. M5, 25 mile. a biscuit. I was saying the other day about our lad, Goat Boy, not doing anything. He's got him and his mates. They got themselves sorted out for. They got tickets for Reading Festival. Excellent. And in August, they've managed to book flights in a hotel for 5 nights, but it's not 5 nights, is it? 5 days. They fly out on a Sunday night and they fly back on the Thursday. Friday morning. Can't remember, Thursday. Yeah, fly back on the Thursday and they're off to Magaluf. Party on. So hopefully he'll misbehave, cause a bit of carnage, and has some stories to tell when he's older. I'm talking of stories. A couple of people say, you tell some more army stories. Well, I can't remember the ones that I told, so I might repeat myself, but. And a lot of the ones I tell them might incriminate yourself. But I don't know if I said about it. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know. I can't remember. Tell me if I did. I met a bloke in Cambridge Services the other day who knew of my unit when I was in hospital, and it had quite a bad reputation. And we were just laughing the fact that he narrowly missed being posted there to a different. We shared the camp with 12 Ordnance Company, and he was being posted to 12 Ord.
303 towards Ilminster.
But he luckily got it to the body's worth and got posted somewhere else, and he was thankful, but he'd heard all about our lot. What's going on here? Can't remember whether I told you the story or not. So for those of you that are new to all of this and listening to me rabbit on, I served in the Royal Signals. I joined in 1983 and I came out in 1990. I did 7 years. And I joined up as a boy, and I do mean a boy. I was had my 16th birthday in. I was 15 and I was almost 16. So I joined on July the 4th, I think it was, or July the 6th. And my birthday is July the 18th. So I was still 15. And I did 9 months of basic infantry training, because that's what you do when you join as a boy with the Royal Signals. And all in all, it is hard work. It really is hard work.
After 600 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Ilminster.
I was a little while back, I was trying to explain, like, you know, the Doris. And she said to me, she said, oh yeah, but, you know, you joined as a boy, so, you know, you didn't do any soldiering. You weren't a soldier, were you? Yeah. Yeah, but then you went on to be in the Royal Signals, so that wasn't like a soldier, was it? Yeah. You know, let's be brutally honest here. You know, at the age of 17, I knew how to fucking hurt someone, seriously hurt them. In fact, I knew how to kill someone. You know, it's you know, you're not joining the fucking Boy Scouts.
Cross the roundabout
And people tend to forget that.
Exit A303 towards Ilminster.
People really do. Now, anything I do or have done, you bastards. Come on. Anything I've done since, it's been a walk in the park compared to what I did when I joined up.
Follow A303 towards Ilminster for 3 miles.
It was all character building stuff, like. Would I do it again? Too right I would. Empty container, look, flying. Too right I would. I'd join up. You know, like I say, we signed an oath of allegiance to the Crown, and that is still as strong today as it ever was. If not, it's probably stronger. Now, I'm proud of what I've done. Did my bit. I'm proud I can say that I've done that. And I had a good time whilst I did it. Now, obviously there was bad times, but I think the good times outweighed the bad times. Just about. Because the things we used to get up to, though, it was just, I don't even know where to start. I reckon I could write, if I wrote everything down, that I reckon I've got enough to fill a book. It'd probably be unprintable, but I'd have to change everybody's names. Some of them ended up high-ranking police officers. Oh my god. I don't know. Things you used to get away with though, and it wasn't a case of turning a blind eye. Well, I suppose it was really. Yeah, it was, I suppose. You know, it's like we'd so we provided communications. So with that you had, and in your own special little unit you had a comms vehicle which had the
After half a mile, cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A303, towards Exeter.
I wait until I get around this roundabout, otherwise she's just going to keep on chunting on the way.
Cross the roundabout and take the third exit, A303, towards Exeter. Follow A303 towards Exeter for 6 miles.
Yeah, we had the vehicles consisted. We had in a unit was you had a comms vehicle, but then you had what they call a radio relay vehicle, which was the bit that transmitted the signal and received the signal in. So the comms vehicle is where the magic happened. That's where I worked. That's the wagon I was in. You had a radio relay vehicle which sent the signal out and sent all the signal back. You had a line Land Rover, lining with the Land Rover, the people that laid all the cables out. And depending on the size of the unit, you either had more Land Rovers or a Bedford, and depending on the size. That makes no sense, does it? So it's quite difficult to explain. But you're a close-knit group in a what they call a node. There was 2 operators, a tech, 2 radio relay, a linie, and a powerman, if you were lucky. So that's 7 people. You all work together. Plus maybe 8, maybe. Depends, but normally about 6, 7, 8 people. So I remember one of our linies, and the linies were always like that. They were the badasses. They had a fearsome reputation. And one in particular, who later on became a prison officer. And anyone who knows Barlinnie prison in Glasgow, when I'd heard that he was at Barlinnie, I said, how long was he serving for? They said, no, he's not serving, he's a prison officer. And not only was he a prison officer, he was a governor. Yeah, he joined the prison service after he left and went up through the ranks. Brilliant. He was the biggest criminal of them all. So it was a perfect job for him because he knew every trick in the book. Every trick in the book. And he'd always come smelling the roses though. He'd always come out smelling the roses. So anyway, we were out one day, out on exercise in Germany. And he disappears, this lad. Well, he says, yeah, anyone hungry? We're bloody starving, you know. He said, well, get a fire going, get a barbecue going. Because we're left alone to our own devices. Just set comms up and then away you go. Get a little fire going and I'll bring back the tea. Okay. Now back then we had Series 2A Land Rovers and they had a metal grill on the front. So you unscrew it, but it's 4 screws, and you use that as the barbecue grill. So you get a wood fire going, lay that on the top, job done, job's a good one. Couldn't use it with the Series 3s because they had fucking plastic grills. But the 2As, we had a 2A and it had a metal grill on the front. So I whipped that off, get it on the fire, lovely, ready to go. What's he doing? And he came back and he had like 2 of the biggest trout you could ever see in your life. They were fucking massive, these things. We're like, fucking hell. So he gut them and did all that, filleted them. He put them on the barbecue. Oh, they were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, 2 didn't last very long, so he went back and got some more. So we must have had about, I don't know, half a dozen to a dozen of these trout. They were beautiful things, they were. Cooked perfection on a wood fire. You can't beat it, can you? So there we were, all sat around, and the next thing you know, the military police turn up. So bearing in mind, we're sat by this fire. There's fish bones, fish heads, fish guts. The remnants of it on the grill, I think one was actually still being cooked. And the RMP goes, right then lads, we've had a report of a break-in. Like, right, break-in? Where? To the trout farm. Somebody wearing camouflage clothing was spotted climbing over the wall and over a fence. Not once, but twice. Do you not know anything about it? We're not. We're all stinking of fish. No. Okay then. Carry on. How the fuck we got away with that? I still, to this day, I do not know. It was glaringly obvious that it was us. Well, not us that went, I didn't go across and break into the bloody trout farm. But yeah, that was a good one. And the RAF police, they were good as well. They were dead easy to. I think I told this story though. Right, but good and slow. And when you're on an RAF camp, if it's not nailed down, you're nicking it. That was like orders. Whatever you see. Because the RAF always had the best kit. Always had the best kit. They had the best of everything. And they never used half of it. So, if it wasn't nailed down, it'd be in the back of one of our Land Rovers and it was away. So anyway, we were mooching about on a bit of a recce, round the hangars like you do. We stopped and we saw these what they call 9x9 tents, brand spanking new. Thought, right, we'll have them in the back. And there must have been about 4 or 5 of them.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A303, towards Exeter.
So they're a fair way. So it was a hot summer's day. So we got 1 and 2 in the back of the Rover. We're just about to put the third in. This RAF copper, what they call a snowdrop, because they wear white hats. Oh, getting this right hand lady. Go on. And this snowdrop turns up with his dog. Big fucking ferry Alsatian thing.
Cross the roundabout.
All right, lads,
and
what are you
take
doing?
the second exit, A303.
We said, oh, we got
towards
to
Exeter.
take all these 9x9s and move them down a hangar D. I was committed, officer. He says, we're moving all these hangars down a hangar D. And he said, oh, okay. Like a hand. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that would be great. So he ties his dog up and helps his load, helps us steal his own tents. I'd like to see him fucking get out, explain out that one when someone goes, there's a whole load of tents up there the other day. Fucking what happened to them? They've obviously been fucking stolen. What happened to them? Oh, I remember loading them into the Land Rover. You dopey bastard.
5 miles. I stole a Tilly lamp. You know the big, they were like, they ran on kerosene. Really big lamps. You pump them up and they make a real hissing sound, but a beautiful light. And they were like quite a prized possession to get hold of a Tilly lamp, because they weren't, they were difficult to get hold of. But we knew the RAF officers had one in their tent, because we worked with a RAF a lot. What's going on here? Lights? No. Yes. No. No lights. Okay. If they're not used, take the fuckers down. So they had one burning away. And the only way to do these things is to be I was all camped up. Made sure of that. So it'd be difficult to recognise me. How would I say, oh, there's somebody dressed in khaki? Yeah, right. So anyway, I walked, we were in an exercise again. And I walked straight into their tent in the middle of winter, dark outside. And they got the Tilly lamp burning away. So I said, evening sirs, I've got to take the lamp away to be refilled. Oh, good, carry on. And that's how I stole the lamp. I never went back with it. I wasn't going in to fill it up, just fucking wanted to steal it. Left them all in the dark. Yeah, it was quite good fun working with it, Raft. Sun's coming out. Slow traffic on A358. Traffic jam ahead between A358 Northampton Tree Hill and Dyke Lane. 3 minutes delay.
That's something I can't work out with this sat-nav. It tells you that there's roadworks up ahead, which is fine, but it tells you exactly where it is between such and such a road and such and such a road. Now, I'm not local. How the fuck do I know where such and such a road is and such a road is? I ain't got a clue. So why bother telling me? Because the only reason you use a sat-nav is because you don't know where you are. If I knew where I was, I wouldn't be using a sat-nav and I'd go, oh yeah, there's a between A and B, between fucking Bristol Street and fucking Chelsea Street, there's a fucking traffic jam. But I don't know that, because I don't know where Chelsea Street and Bristol Street are. So it makes no odds to me. You may as well tell me it's between fucking Timbuktu and fucking somewhere else. down to Taunton now, we're on the 358, I think it is. Now I know there is a burger van down here, but it's whether I'll be able to park or not. I could really do with some breakfast. If there's a spot, I'll pull in. I haven't had a bacon and egg roll in months. Well, what are you slowing down for? Come on, girl. Get here and the burger van won't be out. 10 past 8. All these roads unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles. Unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles. Herself there. 50 mile an hour limit for me. There's a lay-by here, there's normally food on the right, but there's no wagon in there today, look. There's no burger van there, there used to be one in there. They've given up. Well, stay there. Alright, I can get in here. Are they open though? Do you fucking believe it? Fucking burger van and it's fucking closed. What sort of fuckwittery is that? Unbelievable. Oh, cheers, Smokey Joe. Yeah, knobber. That's what I mean. Take your fucking signs down. If you're not open, take them down. Don't say food next lay-by. Lord, stop before the M5. Oh, better stop then. Why waste of my fucking time? Now I've got a devil's own job to fucking get at. I wouldn't mind if I was full of fucking bacon and fucking egg. I could justify the struggle. Wankers. So it will be Taunton Dean Services. How annoying is that though? Signs for a burger van, next stop, yeah, pull in, they're fucking shut. It's 8:15 in the morning. The fuck are you doing shut? I don't know what my stats are like today. Probably a bit ropey considering I've got all this weight on the back. Oh no, 94%. That's pretty good going. Fuel's a reasonable price in there. 176.9. I saw fuel the other day at 199.9. Fucking £2 a gallon. And there was people in there putting fuel in. Fucking idiots. If you're that desperate to put $1.99 a litre of fuel in your car, you shouldn't be allowed to have a licence because you must be thick as fuck. The pub's still empty. Nag's Head. I hate seeing empty pubs, old pubs like that. Ooh. Easy, Tiger. Yeah, Mr. Coach Driver, because you're just going to go all the way down there and just barge your way in, aren't you? I'm bloody starving. And I don't even think there's a Greggs at this services. It's just a McDonald's. And I don't like a McDonald's breakfast. Shite. How are we doing for time anyway? 2 hours 39. So I'm going to be on 3 hours by the time I get down there. So I'll pull in for a break. Oh, blimey. It narrows down to one lane down here and a 30-mile-an-hour limit. And it's that time of day where everyone's going to work. Go on in. See, over in Europe you use the zip method, which is like, you know, you have 2 queues of traffic and then people take it in turns. So left car, right car, left car, right car, left car, right car. I've left a gap for you. Are you going to get in there or are you just going to be a fuckwit and stay out there? Just going to be a fuckwit and stay out there. Come on, because you're making my life awkward now. You going in or what? See, the thing is, over here, we're it's ingrained in us to queue, isn't it? Form an orderly line, women and children first. So when somebody comes down the outside, it's like, no, they're letting them in. But in actual fact, you should be, because it aids the flow of traffic. But it's like, it's the British thing, isn't it? No, I ain't letting him in. Not letting him in. I've had the queue here for 5 minutes. He's just come straight down the outside, got in. That's not fair. It's just fucking British mentality, isn't it? Well, we're at Henlade. Named after Don Henlade. I know what it's like having a village named after you. There's a hotel up here on the right. It's been, I remember when it was being used as a hotel. I used to come down here many years ago when I had a proper job. And it's quite a nice building, and it could be really nice. But it's sort of gone to rack and ruin, really. All the land has sort of been sold off. Shame. Needs an awful lot of work doing to it. This is the sort of place that needs a bypass.
After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
Look at the amount of traffic coming through here. Crossbones.
After half a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Hoping the M5 isn't shut, which is why all these traffic is coming this way. Doesn't appear to
Keep
be.
left, then go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Right, nice and steady. See this road layout here, I can't quite fathom this out. 2 lanes here, and it goes into 2 quite narrow lanes this other side here, this corner, because everyone cuts across like he does. There's no room for me there.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A358. Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
I like the way they've painted the lines, signposted it up. Ultra Industrial Park that's Nexus 25 Business Park, which doesn't even exist, but they got the sign up ready to go. Look, nothing like pre-planning.
Take the exit, A358, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, M5, towards Exeter. After 600 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the motorway.
And this here as well.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, then take the motorway.
Tight ass. Coming round here. Because you're going to cut the corner, aren't you? But I'm nearly scuffing the curbs going round there with my back tyres. And I'm on the white line on the right hand side. Right, Taunton Dean Services, here we come.
Follow M5 towards Exeter for 34 miles.
Where's the services then? Come on. Just down here. Just down here. Well, I don't think, like Peter said the other day, it's always educational. Well, I don't reckon you learned anything today. So we're gonna finish off now, and just it's Daisy's day. So spread a bit of love about. I don't mean like, you know, spread a bit of love about. Just, you know, well, yeah, why not? If you can get away with it. Just love your loved ones. Give her an extra hug. Tell them that you love them. Got to do it. Let people know. Let people know how you feel. Yeah, because sometimes you can know someone for years and not really know them. You know, to around you and say, I never knew you felt that way. Or you say something to somebody and they go, yeah, well, I was surprised, that was nice, thank you for saying that, didn't expect that. Might just make someone's day. Give them a smile, say hello. Can make a bit of difference. You know, it's like me, if someone says hello to me, if I'm walking along, someone says hello, I always say hello back. It's generally me saying hello to other people and they're going, what the fuck is that fat hairy bloke saying hello to me for? Well, that's just the way I am. I always, you know, greet people with a cheery hello, even if I'm not feeling particularly cheery. I'll give it my best shot. Yeah, you got to do that, you know, it just makes people feel a bit better. If we all just think of the magic you could create by everybody going round, just, you know, being a bit nicer to each other, makes a difference, doesn't it? Taking the time, making someone feel valued. You know, that might be the only conversation that they have all day. It's like me. I can go all day sometimes, and the only person I spoke to is a forklift driver. And half the time they only grunt and use words of one syllable. No disrespect to forklift drivers, but you know what I mean. You know, it's the nice sometimes. I know it's just small talk, but you know, it just made a bit of a difference sometimes, I think. Well, I'm going in here, Taunton Dean. So I've done nearly 3 hours. So I'm going to take a break. See where we can go.
Bear right, then, bear right.
Space down here. I'm hoping so, otherwise I'm running out of options.
Bear right.
Ooh. I might have shot myself in the foot. Where can you go in here?
Bear right.
This is where we're going.
Bear right.
Bear right. Rawr.
Bear right.
No, there's no bear to my right. Right, I'm here, I'm done. I'm on break. I'm gonna have some breakfast. Ugh. Cereal, hey, rock and roll. Speak to you all later.